비싼 거만 챙겨야겠지? 뭐 검이 뭐 12개씩 14개씩 있냐? 뭐 칼은 무슨 14자루 가지고 있어? 사이코야? 오. 바꾸자. 이거 버그겠지? 오, 이거 좋은데? 문제 있는 거 없지? 아이, 깜짝이야. 말 때문에 미치겠다. 좀 가만히 있어라. 얘가 다 죽였어요.
Good ground for a big fight, but not much cover.
병력을 한 4분의 1은 줄였겠지? 뭔가 없어?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
친구야, 죽자. 좀 강해 보인다?
Cut!
자리가 불편해요. 난 메이스야, 많이 아플 거야. 아프지? 좀 많이 아파. 원래 메이스가 좀 많이 아파. 아파라.
What's the matter?
친구야, 1대1로 싸우셔야지.
What's the matter?
잘 가시오. 요와. 내가 알통. 요와. 대가리야. 요와. 대가리야.
Vent my rage.
대가리야.
Where is everyone? Quick! Guard! Get over here!
This won't take long.
대체 몇 마리야?
All of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
와, 정신없다. 좀 쉬고. 미치. 말. 내가 더 빨라. 와, 이거 많아. 다 약해 빠졌어. 바보 같은 놈들 돌아간다. 야, 바보야. 한 마리 끝. 바보 같은 녀석들. 대가리. 좋아.
Move on, you.
죽어 이 새끼야. 뭐 항복이야. 항복 따윈 없어. 다 죽일 거야. 보자. 어휴, 멀다. 진짜 멀어. 내가 왔습니다. 어딨어? 뭐 하는 거야? 자고 있는 거야?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
이게 뭔 소리야?
I'm back from scouting, sir.
Excellent. What have you found out?
There's an overgrown, ruined village in the woods where they're dug in.
That sounds like Pribyslavitz. It used to belong to Sir Divish before Havelmedic attacked and torched it, and then imprisoned Divish. It's been left abandoned ever since. I was hoping they wouldn't be so organized. Earthworks and fortifications. That's quite a different matter from routing some rabble out of the woods.
I tried to count them.
And how many of them are there? Bear in mind I'm relying on what you say. We'll have to call for reinforcements, and that's no simple matter. Every man that comes with us will be lacking somewhere else. And I don't want bandits pillaging some other town because there's no one left to mount a defense.
그야 그렇지. 엄청 많았어.
There's a lot of them. I couldn't even count them all.
Christ. We'll have to gather armed forces from the whole region to defeat them, even if it means leaving towns and villages unprotected. Every able-bodied man will have to come with us.
It's mostly bandits in the camp. They're not villagers with pitchforks, but not regular soldiers either.
No more than I expected. I have no fear of them, but underestimating the enemy can be fatal.
I took a look at their arms and armor. They're not a proper army, but they're equipped quite well.
What about archers?
There's a few of them, and they're positioned well. If we charge them head on, they'll probably do us a lot of damage.
I don't like the sound of that. It complicates the situation. Dealing with them before the battle would be the best option.
They're up to something in the middle of the camp. It looked like they were making several long ladders.
Ladders? That sounds like they're planning a siege. I like this less and less. On the other hand, we can use that to our advantage. If we can capture those ladders, we can use them to scale their own fortifications.
That's about all I saw, sir. I didn't notice anything else.
That's all right. Did you manage any sabotage while you were there, as I asked you?
I managed to destroy some of their arrow supplies, so they'll have less ammunition.
Well done. That's just what we need.
That's all, sir.
Don't worry, Henry. You've proven yourself an excellent spy. I need you to go to Sir Divish in Talmberg and tell him to send Captain Robard and his men to our aid. There's not enough of us here in the camp.
You can rely on me, sir. What should I tell him?
Tell Sir Robard to bring all his men, leaving only a minimum guard at the castle. And to send a message to Sir Hanush to send his men too. I'll leave our camp almost empty as well. We'll need every man we can muster.
All right, I'll get going.
And be quick. We've no time to spare. God be with you. Goodbye.
뭐 가는 거야. 금방 가지. 아 좋겠다. 뭐 하면 돼? 탈렌버그로 가자. 그냥 가면 시간 많이 걸리겠지? 요거 타고 금방 가는 거야. 금방. 탈렌버그만 가는 거야? 가자. 빨리 가는 거야. 탈런버그로 왔다. 이쪽이야? 내가 무슨 전령이야. 다리 아파 죽겠네. 맨 위에 있겠지?
Look out!
아 미안해. 대화합시다.
Greetings. What do you need?
아 퀄리티가 왜 그래?
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now I'm more troubled by politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the building project. And now I find out it's because of the quality of the stone blocks, or so they say. I don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
예?
What do they say is wrong with the stone?
Supposedly, there was an accident when one of the stone blocks broke loose, fell, and killed someone. But the quarrymaster swears by all the saints it isn't possible. He says he sends only the best stone, and I believe him. He's reliable and an experienced quarryman.
Profiteering? What's the monastery trying to accomplish?
To lower the price. What else? We've already given them a fair price, and they still delay with payment. Or worse.
Worse? You mean they'll stop paying completely?
You could put it that way. They're looking for an excuse to back out of the contract and find another quarry where they'll be able to secure a more favorable deal.
And is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach. But I expect the chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
I could help with this.
Do you think this is a job for you? You aren't even in my service.
I do serve Sir Radzig. He knows he can rely on me when he needs me, and I've never let him down.
This is true. So do you want to go to Sasau and ask about the stone?
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name. So don't forget to remind them of it. Take care now.
잠깐만. 할배야 잠깐만.
Sir Radzig sent me with an important message. He asked for reinforcements.
He needs more men? What's going on?
The bandits and humans have set up camp in Pribyslavitz. They're preparing for something. Sir Radzig wants to mount an assault on them, but he doesn't have enough men.
Hang on. Easy now. From the beginning. What happened?
I managed to track down the camp of the bandits who raided Neuhof. But it's not just a gang of brigands, more like a small army in a fortified encampment. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure they're getting ready for something, and Sir Radzig wants to destroy them before they get a chance.
So it's worse than I thought. But Sir Radzig is right. We should do something about them before it's too late. I'll send my soldiers.
Sir Radzig said to take all your men and leave only a minimum guard at the castle.
What? We can't leave Talmberg unguarded.
We've no choice, sir. The bandits have an awful lot of men. Sir Radzig is leaving his camp almost empty as well. He even said you should send word to Sahanish to send his men too. We need every man we can muster.
All right then. Sir Radzig knows what he's doing. I'll muster the men and send them with Captain Robard in command. Would you lead my men there right now?
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
May God be with you in battle.
God be with you.
Radzig.
I'm glad to see you, Captain Robbart. I hope Henry's explained everything to you.
He did, but I find it hard to believe. Who could possibly put together such a significant military force, and right under our noses?
We'll just have to find out, but I don't think we will until after a battle. If we don't deal with them now, who knows what they'll be capable of in a week or two.
I agree entirely, my lord. What's the plan?
Right, lad. We're almost at the place you described. Now we'll have to advance cautiously. I need you to tell me how it looks around the camp so I can decide which side to lead the attack from.
Sir, that's a big responsibility. I don't think I should...
I asked you a question, boy. You've been there and seen everything, so speak up.
There are 3 ways to get in. Directly along the straight path to the camp, the long way round through the woods and over an old weir, or by a narrow bridge over a deep ditch.
Let's start with the direct route. That sounds like the easiest approach. How does it look there?
That path leads round their battlements. It's fortified and patrolled. The chances are they'd shower us with arrows on the way.
It's a good thing you're here, Henry. Have to try another way then. What about the approach through the woods and the weir? I don't like the idea of marching such a long way over rough ground, but if it's the better option...
It's a long way through the woods, and there are patrols there as well. They'll call the alarm before we reach the camp.
I thought so. What about the last approach, over the bridge? It's a bit narrow for my liking.
It's narrow, all right, but once we get over, we can quickly occupy the best ground for a battle. We only have to take down a few archers.
The battleground sounds inviting, but that bridge and the archers, it's not an easy decision. Each option has its pros and cons.
I try to answer to the best of my ability, sir.
And you'll be suitably rewarded for your efforts. From what you say, the route over the bridge is the best option. If we're fast, we'll have the advantage. With the help of God, we'll win this day. We'll approach from the south and storm them over the bridge.
갑옷을 입었다?
Forward march.
아, 무시하고 간다.
Advance!
들어가. 그냥 가면 다 죽겠지. 같이 가는 거야. 내가 도와줄게. 거의 다 죽였어. 텅 비었어. 이게 또 깜짝이야. 걱정 마. 다 죽였어. 리젠 됐다. 건벼. 나 안 싸울래. 네가 싸워. 나 안 싸울래. 아, 죽인 보람이 없다. 다 부활했어. 좀 잡자. 됐다. 아. 태클. 와, 이거 미치겠네. 다 부활했어. 죽인 보람이 없다. 야, 몸빵해. 쏴버려. 다 부활했다, 젠장아. 내가 잡아 죽이래. 아차. 데미지 안 들어가네. 하하, 대가리야. 대가리. 맞는 거야. 많이 아플 거야. 웅수 잡아야 돼. 잘 가라. 우리 병사 죽은 거야. 아무도 안 죽는다.